Hi everyone, and welcome to MIS 103, Fundamentals of Management Information Systems. My name is Dr. Kelly Engel, and I'll be your instructor for this course. This is an asynchronous class, which means you can work at your own pace each week, but we'll have deadlines to keep you on track. In this video, I'll guide you through our course shell on D2L, so you'll know where to find everything and what to do in your first week. So let's get started. When you log into D2L, you'll land on this home page. Here you'll see announcements, which I'll use to share important updates and reminders, so please make sure to check this section regularly. You'll also notice here on the right-hand side, when I scroll down, I have my contact information, such as my email, my phone number, my Zoom room, which we can use to meet during office hours or other times, as well as a link for you to be able to set up an appointment with me if you would like. Navigating to the Start Here folder, I'm going to ask that you go through all the documents in this folder to get yourself oriented with the course. You're going to find an introduction to the class, there's a syllabus link, and within that syllabus is a course schedule. Please read these carefully. They'll answer most of your questions about how this course works. There's also help guides here in the Start Here folder. There's even a video on how to navigate an online course at HACC if this is a new experience for you. You'll also see there's links to tutoring, tech resources, PC loan program, and a bunch of other topics that you can review. Also, I want to highlight the Microsoft Office 365 Pro Plus instructions. As a HACC student, you get this resource for free, so I really highly recommend that you check it out. You'll be able to use this for various projects that we're going to do in the class and writing, so I highly recommend trying to get that Office 365 downloaded onto your computer, and that way you'll have that throughout your career here at HACC. The next folder I want to show you is the PACBAC discussions. This just contains a general link to get to PACBAC. I will also have a link in other areas of the course. We will be using this for any kind of graded discussion in the class. So this first week, you're going to be asked to do an introduction discussion, which is under the week 1 discussion. You just basically need to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you, your major, if this course is required for you, and just some fun facts to share with your classmates and myself. I'm using this to do roster check, which impacts your financial aid if you're using it. So it's very important that you do this discussion post by the deadline, which is by Wednesday. And that way, when I report back, as long as you've completed it, you should not have any issues with financial aid disbursement. It's also really important to engage early on with the class. We do also have a confirmation of attendance that will be coming up within the next couple weeks. If you are found to not be attending or doing any work in the class, you could be dropped from the class. So that's why it's really important you get started right away and start doing things. And simply logging in is not sufficient for attendance in an online class. You actually have to complete some kind of item, ask a question, complete a quiz, etc. Okay, so let's go back to content. And we're going to scroll down, and I have under week 1, you're going to see the general structure I have for this class. And I have read, watch, and do each week. So for the first week, there's not a lot to do. I'm not actually assigning any work from the textbook. This is a week for you to get introduced to the course. So I'm only asking you to read through everything in the Start Here folder. Videos, I'm asking you to watch this video. And then there will be that introduction discussion, which will be due by Wednesday. And you also have a syllabus quiz, which you can take up to 2 times. That will test your knowledge as far as my policies regarding the class. And then each week you'll see that there is a checklist that will help you keep on track with what it is you need to do. And I put in here graded items. I don't put the other items like, reading or watching videos, just the things that are graded. Now for this week, I did put in here, start here, even though that's not graded. It's just a good reminder for you to make sure you go through everything. The discussion is graded and the quiz is graded. So when you complete these, check them off, and this will help you keep on track with the work in the class. Okay, going back to table of contents again, I'm going to go to week 2. And this will give you a sense of what it's going to be like each week. So I always have a goals document explaining what we're doing. So this week 2, we're going to be getting into chapter 1 of your textbook. And I have a short summary of it. And then the readings, I'll tell you which chapter to read in your text, but I'm also providing a summary document of what is in that chapter to help you focus on the important points. Okay, going to the next item. Then I'll have videos each week. Some I may create myself and some may be borrowed from the web. I try to find things that relate to the content that we are covering that week. So in week 2, one of your assignments is going to be to discuss remote work in a post-COVID world. So I have videos related to that so that you can start thinking about how you want to prepare for that discussion assignment. And then under due, you'll have your week 2 discussion, which there'll be a link in here to pack back. Again, you're going to be talking about remote work. And then also you will be doing another quiz that's based on the chapter. So this quiz will cover chapter 1. It contains 10 questions. There's no time limit. And you can take the quiz as many times as you wish prior to the deadline. And it averages all the attempts. And that will be recorded in the gradebook. And that's how the quizzes will work each week. Additionally, if you have any questions for me, you're welcome to email me at kmengel@hack.edu, or I do have a discussion board here in D2L that's called Ask the Professor. You can go ahead and post to this at any time, and I will respond within 48 business hours, but typically sooner. But that's where you can also ask kind of like general questions that you think might be beneficial to the other students in the class. So please don't email things about, individual things like grades, things that could be confidential, but you can use this for general course questions. I'm really looking forward to a great semester together. Let's make it a successful one and see you online.